Hello, Jeff Brozovich with LongRangeOnly.com. Today we've got another reloading tip for you, and what we're going to do is we're going to show you how we measure the length of a chamber so we know when we reproduce our ammo and do our precision hand loading that our bullet, how far it is as far as setting off the lands to where the ogive of the bullet touches the land of the throat of the chamber. Okay, so here we go. To do this process, measuring the throat length in a chamber, we're going to utilize some tools here. I'm using the Hornady, the tool here for measuring, and what you can do is you can buy a case from Hornady that is already threaded, and a case from your rifle or for your specific caliber, and it goes on your tool like this. And then you take the bullet that you're using, and you'll insert it in the end of this case. And this tool will let you push that bullet, after you put this into your chamber, it'll let you push that bullet in and out so we can get it set in there. But first, let's talk about the other part of the tool we're going to need. This is the Hornady comparator gauge. It comes with a little clamp-on thing here that holds your bushing that goes on your caliper. And it comes with a variety of different sizes here for different caliber bullets. We're going to be measuring a .338 today, so we're going to be using the 33 bushing. So I'll get rid of the rest of these bushings, get them out of the way. Okay, so we put our proper size bushing into our little tool. Take the Allen wrench, hold it tight down in there, and snug it up a little bit. Then we put this on our caliper. Center it up a little bit, put a little pressure on, tighten our thumb screw. And I like to go back and forth with the caliper a few times, come down to zero with a light pressure, zero my digital caliper. And what this is going to allow us to do is to measure the length of a round to know what our measurement is from our head of our case to the ogive of the bullet where it would touch the rifling in the barrel. Now that we got that done, let's go ahead and take our first test. I want to slide my bullet back and lock my little set screw here. Insert this into my chamber all the way up to where I feel that shoulder's all the way against the front of the chamber. I hold that in with one thumb, loosen my screw, push my bullet out to where it touches the front of the rifling there. So I know that bullet is up against the rifling now. And I pull this back out, and most of the time your bullet will stay in there, so I keep a cleaning rod handy. And I insert my cleaning rod. I come in there very gently. You always want to insert a cleaning rod into your muzzle gently. And I just use that to push that bullet back here where I can get a hold of it. Drag that back a little bit so it's out of our way. This was still set at where it was, so I put my bullet back in there. Now I take my comparator, and I get a measurement here. This is notched out to where your caliper will fit right in there and you get your measurement. I'm getting 3.193. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to do the process several times so I make sure I don't get any mistakes. And if I vary a little bit, a 1/2 thousandth or 1,000th here and there, I'll do an average on them when I get done. All the way in till the shoulder's tight up against. Push the bullet up. And when you do that, when you push that bullet up, try to use the same amount of force to do that every time. So that because you can actually push a little harder and get a couple thousandths difference in reading by the amount of tension you're putting on it if you want to. So you want to try to be as consistent on your push as you can. Okay, measure it again. Look there, 3.193. Same as last time. I'm going to write it down. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time just to be sure. That way I know I'm getting a good measurement. Never hurts to check the third time. All the way up to the front of my chamber, loosen my set screw, push it up till it touches, pull it out, retrieve my bullet. That time I got 3.1925, half a thousandths different. So that was just about, that created, it was all about how hard I pushed on that bullet. So I'm going to go with the 3.193. Now I know what that length is. So when I start producing my ammo and I'm seating my bullets, I use this same tool and I can measure and I can tell just how far off the lands my bullet is as I'm seating my bullet. So if I want them to start on the lands, I can set it right up to that 3.193, or I can back it off 10 thousandths, 3.183. So that's how we do it, and we make custom fit ammo, and it helps and aid in our developing a load and fine-tuning our rifle and reproducing consistent ammo so it shoots well every time. So that's how we measure the throat length in our actual rifle's chamber so we can reproduce ammo that fits perfectly into our rifle. So like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and come check us out at longrangeonly.com, where you can join to learn more about long-range shooting from the beginner aspect to the very advanced. And we thank you for watching. Jeff Brozovich, we'll see you next time.